So I got to be honest with you guys. I like Frank Vogel. I am a Los Angeles Lakers diehard for any new viewer that we got watching this video. I am a Los Angeles Lakers diehard. Been a fan since I was 5 years old. I've had a lot of ups and downs with my Lakers. This is one of the lowest lows right now. And I think it frustrates me more because this team, to me, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I believe this team has a championship within it, right? I have not felt that way about a lot of Laker teams in the last decade or two, or in the last decade or so. That Kobe Nash, Dwight Howard era in Los Angeles, it was short-lived. When you actually look at that team, you realize that team was never going to win a championship. Seriously, they were never going to win. This Los Angeles Lakers team, 21-22 season, bothers me because when I look at this team, I do believe there's a team that could win a championship in it. And, with a couple moves here or there, instead of going after Westbrook and maybe going and getting Buddy, I think that was a mistake. I'm thinking not starting Dwight Howard to me doesn't make sense. I don't understand that part of it. Like, if you're going to have Dwight on your team, start him. Still playing LeBron at center at this point in the season is ridiculous. He cannot play center. He is not a good center. What are we doing? The court spacing thing, right? They're playing LeBron at center because of court spacing, right? We don't make threes. We'd be better off getting guys in that can rebound and protect the rim. The Lakers are an awful three-point shooting team. So that brings me to the guy that has the job of putting these pieces together. Frank Vogel, man. I am a Frank Vogel fan, and this hurts me, y'all. This hurts me. I don't know what will happen to Frank Vogel after this season, assuming that he makes it through the season, which at this point you might as well let him last. I don't see a coach out there that makes sense to me to bring in to Los Angeles. I don't see the guy, right? I don't see him out there. Frank Vogel has done enough to lose his job this year. And that hurt. Laker Nation, that hurts. I love defensive-minded coaches in today's game. Frank Vogel is that. Even though the Lakers weren't good last year, in large part due to AD's injuries, we still were pretty good defensively last year. And we were starting like Montrezl Harrell at center some of them games. He's undersized. Bro, we Frank Vogel is so good at coaching defense. I don't want another coach. I like Coach Vogel. I really do. But even I can't go to war for this season. Fam, 2 nights ago, we unveiled, and I'm calling it unveiled, by the way, another new lineup. I think we had Trevor Ariza out there. I think Dwight maybe got the start. I think Monk came off the bench. Melo got the start, if I'm not mistaken. And now against the Mavericks last night, we unveiled another new lineup. I got to go get the count on how many lineups it's been this season. Last night, we go Stanley Johnson, LeBron, Westbrook, Monk, and Reeves. At this point in the season, we're at 60 games, y'all. We're still unveiling lineups. We're still trying and testing things out. While other teams are, kind of honing in on their rotations for the playoffs, I'm talking about their 8-man rotations. Will they get the 9 guys? Figuring out their playoff rotations. The Lakers are still trying to figure out what 5 guys are going to take the court night in, night out. Now, granted, to be fair, injuries have been a part of this team. Avery Bradley's out right now. Obviously, Anthony Davis is a mess. Street clothes is a mess. But a lot of these guys are not hurt. Taylor Norton Tucker's been pretty healthy. Carmelo just got back from injury, but most of the season he's been healthy. Austin Reeves, he's been pretty healthy over the last few weeks. Malik Monk has been healthy. How is Malik Monk not an automatic starter? Like, Malik is going to get paid this offseason, and he ain't played great defense. I'm not saying it. Now, I do think that's part of it, right? Like, I do believe Malik makes Frank Vogel mad on defense. I do believe that. I think he can put up with the stretches where he goes hiding cold offensively. If you watch Malik Monk play defense, it's not good. But for me, though, with the way that he could get hot with a team that goes through funks offensively, how is Malik not already the for sure starting 2 guard every night? That doesn't make sense to me. I just don't think we should be trading Malik out for Trevor Ariza on any given night. Avery Bradley's defense is not good enough to me when he's healthy to take minutes from Malik Monk right now. I don't think that. I don't understand that. I don't. Look, I don't know what the Lakers are going to do with Frank Vogel, Rob Pelinka, and obviously Jeannie Buss on Downs got some decisions to make. If Vogel loses his job, I will be mad, but I will have to understand it because these rotations have been awful. It's not his fault Anthony Davis can't stay healthy, but Dwight Howard is one of the healthiest bigs of all time, which is funny, right? Go look at Dwight Howard. His body looks just as good today as it did 10 years ago when he was the starting center in Orlando. You know, like Dwight's body looks phenomenal still today, 10, 12 years ago in Orlando. He still looks chiseled, takes great care of his body. Dwight Howard should be out there on the Lakers court every night as a starting center. Period. You can do what you want with Westbrook. I'm not mad with the bringing the Westbrook thing off the bench. Under no circumstance does it make sense for Dwight to not start every night and Malik Monk to not be that starting two guard every night. Dwight and Malik should be starters on that Lakers team with LeBron. You could do whatever you want with those other two spots with AD not in the lineup. I'm fine with the Brody thing off the bench. I'm fine with that. If you want to start Brody, I'm fine with that. You have to have LeBron, Dwight, and Monk in that starting lineup with 80 down. You have to. And that's unacceptable from Coach Vogel. You know, I cover the NBA and I'm a fan before anything else. I should not notice that. Me and you should not notice things that a guy that gets paid millions of dollars a year to do that for a living is not picking up on.